This is Guru Focus Market Today, your afternoon market brief for Wednesday, July 29th. Here's where things stand. The U.S. Federal Reserve has left interest rates unchanged, with Chair Kevin Warsh emphasizing that there is no magic wand to quickly resolve persistent inflation. The decision signals a cautious approach to future policy moves, as the central bank continues to monitor economic data and inflationary pressures. The Fed's stance follows months of elevated consumer prices and comes amid ongoing debate about the timing of potential rate cuts.
Turning now to the broader markets, the Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged more than 1,100 points, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq also posted steep declines. The sell-off was triggered by rising Treasury yields and the Fed's hawkish tone, which rattled investor confidence and prompted a sharp rotation out of equities. Another story we're watching is the volatility in technology earnings. Meta Platforms shares dropped nearly 10% after the company missed second-quarter earnings expectations and issued a disappointing revenue outlook, raising concerns about slowing growth and weaker cash flow. In contrast, Microsoft reported fourth-quarter revenue of $90 billion, surpassing Wall Street estimates, driven by robust growth in its cloud computing business and an increase in paid artificial intelligence users.
Staying with corporate results, Starbucks posted better-than-expected third-quarter sales and raised its full-year guidance, citing sustained global demand and successful store initiatives. Meanwhile, Ford Motor Company reported stronger-than-expected earnings and lifted its outlook for 2026, attributing the improvement to robust production and operational efficiency.
This next story is about the chip sector, which saw renewed pressure as shares of NVIDIA, Micron, and AMD declined, following disappointing earnings from SK Hynix and waning momentum in the artificial intelligence trade. Despite the sector's recent volatility, Micron Technology stock has surged 637% over the past year, with analysts maintaining optimism for a continued memory chip supercycle.
Also making news today, Carvana shares fell 15% after the auto retailer's 2026 earnings guidance missed Wall Street expectations, overshadowing a record quarter. In other corporate developments, Cracker Barrel CEO Julie Masino is stepping down following backlash over the company's rebranding. She will receive a $4.6 million severance package as David Dino takes over leadership. On the investment front, the U.S. Department of Energy and private investors have announced multi-billion-dollar investments in McCracken County, Kentucky, including $100 billion for the redevelopment of the Paducah Dacius diffusion plant site.
Turning to labor and technology, Meta, Google, and BlackRock are investing $265 million in apprenticeship programs to train electricians and carpenters for the expanding artificial intelligence data center sector. Meanwhile, the Federal Communications Commission has banned imports of foreign-made humanoid and quadruped robots, targeting Chinese manufacturers over national security concerns and escalating trade tensions. On the legal front, Elon Musk's xAI has filed a lawsuit challenging Minnesota's new law banning nudification technology, marking a significant legal test for artificial intelligence regulation.
Elsewhere, the rate of personal bankruptcies in the United States is rising, raising concerns about consumer financial health amid ongoing inflation and higher interest rates. In executive moves, Lillian Wang, co-founder of Thinking Machines, has resigned, citing health reasons, and has joined OpenAI, underscoring ongoing pressures in the artificial intelligence sector. Finally, a single Mega Millions ticket sold near Sarasota, Florida, has won the $800 million jackpot, the largest of the year so far. That wraps up today's market update. We'll be back soon with the latest market news. Thanks for listening to the Guru Focus Brief.